This is Dave Stanton for Carbatec. Assembly and setup. When you receive your machine, it will be screwed down to the skid. Open the door and undo the 4 coach screws that secure the machine to the skid. If it is your intention to have the machine on a mobile base, slide the machine onto it at this stage. Accessories such as the workpiece table for the belt sander, handle assemblies, Allen keys, rubber feet, mitre gauge, workpiece backstop, warranty card and instruction manual will all be inside the cabinet. Remove the protective film from the workpiece tables. Clean off all of the protective grease from the workpiece tables using a product such as turpentine. Wearing gloves is recommended. The workpiece table for the disc sander will have 1 handle assembly for the trunnion fitted and 1 transport bolt and washer at the other trunnion. The Velcro sandpaper mount for the disc sander will be behind the workpiece table but not secured to the disc yet. You will need to remove the 5/16 by 1 inch socket head bolts from the trunnions into the workpiece table and then remove the smaller socket head bolts from the disc cover plate. To fit the Velcro pad, peel the protective film back by around 50mm, with the sandpaper still connected to it, and align the pad over the metal disc, ensuring a good fit around the disc so that the Velcro pad is centered on that disc. When you are confident that the pad is centered, push down hard on the area that has the protective film peeled back and continue to peel the rest of the film off as you push the Velcro pad against this disc. Replace the disc cover plate and the workpiece table onto the trunnions using the 5/16 by 1 inch socket head bolts. Replace the retaining bolt on the left hand side trunnion with one of the handle assemblies supplied. Using an engineer square, adjust the workpiece table so that it is 90 degrees to the disc. You may need also to adjust the cursor on the protractor to give a correct reading of that angle. You'll notice there is only 1 trunnion on the belt sander's workpiece table. Connect the trunnion to the belt sander's arm using the handle assembly supplied. Fasten the workpiece backstop to the belt sanding arm using the 5/16 by 1 inch socket head bolt supplied. To adjust the belt from horizontal to vertical, you'll need to remove the dust guard and loosen the 2 nuts on the disc guard. So you need to undo these and these down here and take this off. There is a nut here and also a nut under there. I recommend using a 1/2 inch spanner with a ring spanner on the other end. The 1/2 inch open ender will be able to release the top nut quite easily. Only do maybe 1 turn, and then the bottom one you will need a ring spanner to do it. It's a whole lot easier, and it's only a short amount that we're going to do. Okay, they're released. Now I can go to the vertical position, and now it is a whole lot easier to be able to get to both of the nuts. So this one down here I can tighten, and the one around the back I can also tighten. Now it's very important that both of those nuts are tightened, because that is all that is holding this whole sanding arm assembly to the belt guard behind the disc. The drive shaft comes all the way through here onto the drive drum down the bottom. This is the idler drum at the top. This is the drive drum at the bottom. Don't be tempted just to do one of them up. You will end up damaging the machine. Once the nuts have been tightened, replace the dust guard with the 3 knobs supplied. So the dust guard goes back down here. I'll get it. And it goes in there just lovely. There's no need to have this material backstop on the machine when it's in the vertical position, but you can leave it there if you wish. The trunnion and the workpiece table will fit here, and I'll pop those on now. This is the trunnion mount for the belt sander, and this is the trunnion here already fastened to the workpiece table. It's a very easy situation without damaging the cursor to slide it on into position, and then it's just a matter of the clamp, and then I can rotate that to any position via the protractor. And the cursor on this protractor is also adjustable. So you can set a square up, you can use an engineer square and put it on top of the surface here and align it to the body of the sanding arm. It doesn't have to go against the sanding paper. This is perfectly parallel to it. The table can tip back to -20+ degrees. To return the belt sander to the horizontal position, you just repeat that process that I did then and take the workpiece table off. Store it in the cabinet underneath if you wish. When you are confident that the machine is assembled correctly, plug the electrical lead into a 10 amp power outlet. Okay, belt tracking can be adjusted on both sides of the machine via the adjusting nuts on the adjusting bars to the idler drum. The machine is fitted with an oscillator to move the belt slowly from left to right when in motion. To deactivate the oscillation, pull up on the washer above the gearbox on the side of the belt sanding body. To re-engage the oscillation, push down on the washer. There is around 1/4 inch or 6 millimeters of travel on this oscillating activation engagement. For spare parts and abrasives, please contact Carbatec via phone or email. Thanks for watching.